All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Sorry about that. Little bit of technical difficulties trying to get online here. All right. So I do have the tier list for the songs that I've reacted to. If you're here in chat, go ahead and say hi. Tell me where you're checking in from. Um, so I wanted to do this tier list, kind of see kind of how everything broke down for the 17 songs that I've reacted to so far. And I've got categories that blew my mind, hit me hard, really enjoyed it, didn't fully land, and not my thing. So the first song that I have here that was the first one I ever reacted to was Metal Kingdom. Um, that song, I loved the theatrics at the beginning, the thrones, and everything. And I kind of debated between Blew My Mind and Hit Me Hard, but I am going to go with the Hit Me Hard. Um, not quite there yet to blow my mind. If you're here in the chat, go ahead and let me know if you agree or disagree. Or even in the comments, let me know if you watch this later. All right. Second song on the list was Ijime Dame Zetai Live. And that song, that reaction was my reaction that still to this day has gotten the most views. It's also the first baby metal song that I have listened to that got me emotional when I was watching it live. So this one here, I am going to go with Hit Me Hard. It's not quite blew my mind territory yet, but we're definitely getting there. So my third reaction and my third song was Monochrome live. And this was probably one of the coolest experiences. And it definitely blew my mind with the people having their cell phones and the lights and everything. It was really awesome. Um, it was one of those things, that song made me cry, but it was one of those moments that I'll just kind of never forget. Like it was just so interesting and just so cool. But moving on to the fourth song I reacted to, which was Road of Resistance. This one was from the live in Japan. And this was another one that images from this show, what I watched, stand out in my mind at the very beginning when, come out and they've got the flags and, the music hits and um, it was just awesome. And then at the end, um, you know, it, at the end, it was my first time hearing the We Are Baby Metal and the See You or this, and it was just awesome. And so that obviously blew my mind. That's kind of where that goes. All right. So the next one might be a little bit of a controversial pick, but the Megitsune Live. Um, I'm gonna put that at really enjoyed it. Um, almost fully didn't land. It's one of those ones where I feel like the music video might be better on a very rare occasion for Baby Metal. Because obviously, as we all know, their live performances are amazing. So I was kind of shocked by this one that it just kind of didn't hit the same, you know. So, but as we're looking out now, we've got next one up is the song that started it all, and now most people will put this probably at a different place that I'm gonna put it, and I'm gonna put this at "Hit Me Hard." Um, I love Rattata. I love this song for what it did. It showed me baby metal, it showed me electric callboy, and it opened up a whole world of different things. And so it always has a place in my heart for that. Um, my next one is going to be Papaya Live. I know it was a compilation. Um, I like the song a lot. I love how bouncy and energetic it is. I have it on my playlist in the mornings and, that kind of stuff next to Rattata. to kind of get up and get going and start bouncing and stuff. So, you know, let's see here. So next we've got probably a controversial pick. Um, Not sure how everybody's going to feel about it, but my place for the Headbanger music video, I am going to go with the Didn't Fully Land. And I say that because when I first saw it, I was like, okay, this is cool. And then as I watched the other versions live and trying to compare them, as much as I hate to say it, the music video is just not, it's just not a comparison. It's definitely kind of falls under, I guess, where I would hope it would be, but the music videos for them mostly usually do compared to the live versions. Speaking of live versions, the Headbanger Live at Legend, I'm going to definitely go to. Really enjoyed it. That one is definitely, an awesome song to watch. The performance is great. Um, it was the gong and everything. That was cool. Which I completely forgot about. So the next one is the Night at 15 mix for Headbanger, and for me, I put this here at Hit Me Hard, which is kind of like a really loved it. I absolutely loved and adored this version of Headbanger. I know not everybody might, but the fact that it is just classic, but not in the best of ways. Um, what are your opinions on the Night of 15 mix? I'd love to know. All right. So now that we're through the headbanger portion and we've got 10 out of the 17 songs out of the way, I wanted to show you guys a cool little pickup that I found, and I ended up getting a Yui Metal Funko Pop. So pretty stoked about this. And also, if you guys know anybody or know a way for me to get those new Vans shoes, I'd really like a pair of those. But exclusive to Japan, so All right, back to the tier list. No more sidetracking. So the next one on here is BMC Live. And this is a song that I really enjoyed. I liked the energy of this Sue rapping and the different sounds and styles, and it was a lot of fun and really cool. And it is a song that I do find myself playing on occasion. Syncopation. I am going to put that into the Hit Me Hard area. Um, Wonderful song. I know it's not performed a whole bunch, so I'm glad I was able to see it and react to it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It might even kind of be right towards the really enjoyed it, hit me hard, kind of in between. Um, I think I'll go to really enjoyed it for syncopation. All right. I know that might get me booed out of the building, but I don't feel it's here yet. So the next song was No Rain, No Rainbow Live. And there's just no question that goes right here at the top. Blew my mind. I absolutely loved it. It was so good. Um, the first song I ever saw of Sue singing solo. Um, I'm glad people recommended it. It was absolutely stunning and beautiful, and it's definitely one of the top three of the songs I've reacted to for sure. Next is another different one, the From Dusk Till Dawn live. I kind of want to put that next to the Headbanger Night of 15 mix because I just love that it's a different sound. You know, it's just a very different feel to it, but I kind of don't want to. Like, I don't know if it's high enough. Like, I don't like it as much as the Night of 15 mix. So I think I'm going to drop it down into the really enjoy. What do you think? Too high, too low, should have gone up? Let me know in the comments or in chat if you're joining us. All right. So next is going to be the Light and Darkness music video. Now, I know the lives are better, and I'm going to put this here simply because, and the hit me hard and not into blew my mind, because I really want to see the live Light and Darkness. I know the music video was beautiful and everything, but I really want to hear the live performance. So I think I'll make my final judgment on that one once I do that. All right. Next to last here is going to be From Me to You live with Poppy and from the O2. And honestly, I'm going to put that in a Didn't Fully Land. I do like this song, but I just feel like I like the studio version better. And I don't know why. Just not, didn't really feel it when I was, really watching that. And it was good. I liked it, but it just wasn't there. The next one and the last one was the most recent video done, which was Doki Doki Morning Live. And this was newer. It was 2024, so Momo was in it. But I will have to say that this song itself is definitely going into A tier for my reactions. I really love Doki Doki Morning. It's odd and poppy and hard and quirky and weird all at the same time. And it's just beautifully amazing that, the first song that they really kind of ever did or recorded like that was still played now and still beloved by fans and still is relevant. It's an awesome song. It's a fun song. And it's just one of those things that makes you smile when you watch it or listen to it. So, but that's my list. That's kind of where I ranked these. We've got three of them that blew my mind. Pretty self-explanatory though: Monochrome, Road of Resistance, No Rain, No Rainbow. And I'm sure I've got a little bit of heat coming at me for the Headbanger music video and maybe my placement of Syncopation and everything. But I'd love to debate it in the comments. If you guys have anything to say, go ahead and let me know. But it's been great. We're almost at 900 subscribers. I really appreciate your support. I hope to see you guys back and catch you for the next video.